Oh, hey guys, how's it going? It's Spooky Noodles, and I am here with a writing vlog. Um, I wrote a little bit today. I finished a short story called Roadkill. It's nothing special. It's not going into my uh, collection of short stories, horror stories, that is. I have a list of stories that will be in it. But I doubt you guys want to see that. But if you do, I probably should let you in on it. But actually, you know what? Stories that will be in it that I know will be in it are Trunk or Treat, Portal in the Woods, The Dog Napper, No Smoking, Highway to Hell, Coach Rex's Nightmare, and Chilean Centipede. Now, you've heard a couple of those before. It's because I've basically said everything that I've written on this channel. I basically have told y'all what I've written, so y'all better be listening. But when it came to my actual novel that I'm writing, like I wrote like total I wrote like 34,000 words today, but short story that I wrote was like 1,700 words, so that kind of took up a lot of the word count. Oh, my dog decided to join me. Hey, Lula. Hey, baby girl. Oh, she's so cute, guys. I love my dog so much. I love my pets. Oh, she doesn't love me because she's walking away. Lula, no. Okay, well, she can be on her own. She's a good girl. We went out for a walk and she did her business, so we should be good. Anyways, I'm at 35,000 words with my story. I'm doing pretty good. I was wondering what I was gonna write next, and I was like, why don't you just continue where you left off last? And then I was like, okay. And then I started writing a little bit, and I was like, okay, this is kind of going. And then I had a big idea, and I was like, oh, you know what? I wrote a huge scene like a chapter ago. Why not we come back to it and see the resolution of that one scene, you know? So I started writing, and then I didn't stop writing, and now I'm at a point where I don't know where to go again. I keep getting stuck really fast. It's like I have no direction most of the time. I'm a pantser. I don't plan or plot anything out. I just find it easier this way, just to write and come up with your ideas on the go. I find when I try to plot things out, the story doesn't interest me because I know what's gonna happen, you know? So I'm not interested and I'm not, bought into the story. Like I tried to plot everything out and I wrote 45 pages and I was like, this is trash. I'm bored of it. I know what's gonna happen, and so does probably the audience knows what's gonna happen, and I just felt like I was writing just to write and I wasn't writing for fun. So I found out very, very early that I'm a pantser, which means that you just write on with the leg of your pants, basically. No, it means that you write with no direction. You just write, you know. There's some famous authors out there who are pantsers, so don't think that my way is wrong because it's not technically. I mean, Stephen King is a pantser, so we just write whatever's on our mind and go from there, you know. Yeah, I'm at 35,000, and I definitely could have wrote more, but I decided to read a little bit today and make a bunch of videos. If you didn't know, I live streamed today for an hour. I put out 2 videos: Ladies First 20 reading challenge video and a December book haul part 1. I have quite a few books coming to my house. So be on the lookout for my book hauls, because my book hauls are always have some fun books that you might have never seen before. Where was I going? Yeah, my writing vlog is kind of boring this time around. I apologize. But 35,000 words. Well, 35,083 words to be precise. And the last thing I wrote is, I got a pretty bad burn, bud, Brennan said weakly, which sent him into a coughing fit. So basically, the story behind that is this guy gets burned, and yeah, it's a pretty. The scene that I wrote him getting burned was very exciting. Like I was having a blast writing it, and then the very next scene is just the boringest thing I've ever written. I guess you can't have everything be exciting, you know. But sometimes you have to write non-boring, like boring things, because if it's everything is always escalating and escalating, there's a fight here and a fight there, you'll get really tired real quick. So it's a method that people use, I guess, to write, is that they'll let the reader kind of plateau at a little bit, and then they'll go back to a rising action. I am trying to get better at rising actions and the opposite, like the falling action or whatever it's called. I learned all this stuff a long time ago, and I can't remember a lick of it. So but yeah, but I spent most of my day reading Lisa Tuttle, and oh my god, the first story is amazing, and the second one is actually pretty interesting. I thought this was gonna be a throwaway story, like, how, like, there's some stories in here, and obviously, and some are gonna be better than others. Bughouse so far is my favorite story in this collection, but I've only read 2 stories so far, and I'm in the middle of one of them, so, you gotta give me some time. Apparently, the one I'm reading now is only 7 pages long, so that's pretty interesting. Then you got an 8-page story. Then you get to a big one called the Flying to Byzantium. Anyways, this is a writing vlog, not a reading vlog. But yeah, this book is terribly amazing. This book is just horrifying. I'm enjoying it a lot, and I'm learning a lot, and that's why I bring it up in this writing vlog, is I'm learning a lot. I don't understand why this author, like, uses her quotations the way she does, like, just the one quotation instead of the double quotation. I don't quite get why she does that. I'm sure there's an obvious reason why. I thought it was because she was from England or Britain or whatever, but she's a Texan, so that kind of confused me. And then I remembered there was another writer who wrote just like this, and I can't remember who he was. I think it was Graham Masterton, but I can't remember for the life of me. But it just kind of, I know exactly what's going on when it happens, but it kind of, like, sends me, so, like, I'm just like, why is it like that, though? The whole time I'm reading this. But I'm having a blast reading this book. I'm so glad I bought it and picked it up for Ladies First 20 reading challenge. My friend Edward Lauren is doing this challenge too, and a few people I know on Facebook are doing it as well. And yeah, it should be fun to see what everyone decides to read for the first book. Lisa Tuttle is a great writer. She writes other stuff like sci-fi, romance, fantasy. So she's a pretty broad writer. She wrote a few things in horror. This is horror. I think she wrote another collection that was horror. Then she has 2 horror novels that I know of. Gabriel was one, and Familiar Spirit is the other. I'm not sure if she has any more. Then you have this collection, and the other collection I don't know of. But this is 13 Tales of Terror, and it's just so much fun so far. I think my short story collection has, like, around... It's not a big horror collection at all. It's It's like 10 stories long. I'm trying to look for it now. Here it is. It's called Gray Matter by Nicholas Gray. That's my name, my pen name. I got The Dog Napper. Wow, this is a long story. I forgot how long it is. Oh, I skipped everything. My bad. I was like wondering why everything was going by so quick. No Smoking is story number 2. I like No Smoking. It wasn't a bad story. I worked really hard on it. But we'll see how everyone takes it. Chilean Centipede, which is a long story. It's like one of my longest stories I've ever told, short story wise. It's like 16 pages. It's not a bad story, it's just not good. No offense to me. I think I did great with the character building. I think I did great with characters, but Trunk or Treat, that's 4. Trunk or Treat's pretty short. Portal in the Woods, I think I'm right with. It might be a little less than 10. Now I'm looking at it. Highway to Hell, I forgot about that one. Highway to Hell, 6. Then I think I finished this one off with Coach's Nightmare. No, I got The Pale Man. What's The Pale Man? I never heard of that story. Well, The Pale Man, that's 7. Oh, I remember The Pale Man. Okay. I originally called that story The Hole. And then I decided to rename it. Suck It Up. Oh yeah, that's the Coach's Nightmare story. Come on. Why is this not going? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna undo the last 2 things I did, because I feel like I just screwed up a bunch of stuff. Alright, now I'm gonna save. Sorry guys, I'm totally ignoring you guys. We've gone for 13 minutes, so I'm almost done here. But yeah, I still haven't named 2 of my characters. So when I go through the second rough draft, like I'm doing the second rough draft, I'm gonna rename everybody, basically, or at least name 2 people. And yeah, my favorite character right now is the science teacher. It's kind of funny and smart, and I don't know, I just like him a lot. He's funny though. He's really smart though, and he teaches kids for a living, so you know, you gotta be able to put up with stuff. But that's my writing vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys had a great day and a spooky night, and Happy New Year, by the way. It's finally 2020. I felt like this year went by really quick though, but yeah, 2020. I'm 26 years old and it's 2020. That's crazy to think about. I'll be turning 27. Wow, I'm old. I'm glad I'm writing though, and I'm glad I'm reading a lot more. Things have been looking up, and I'm happy about that. So I hope you guys had a great day and a spooky night, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy New Year, guys.
Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.